Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Long Dark, Wintermute Redux, with Gazbeard. We're still in the Forlorn Muskeg, where we left you last week at the Muskeg Overlook, and we're heading for the path out, when I can remember where it is. And we're going to drop down from the Overlook back onto the eastern side of the Muskeg and head for Mystery Lake. We're a little bit heavy, so before we drop down I want to get something to eat and drink to lighten the load. And I can hear a pack of wolves, so I want to check where they're located as well. Don't see them as yet. They're down there somewhere. So let's just go into the pack, the backpack that is, and right, how many calories do we need? We've got space for 600 and something. Oops. 600 and something would be, I would say, eat that and eat a cattail. Yeah, and take a drink. Oh, weight is down to 49.35. Those extra clothes that we found in that supply cache are taking their toll. There's one of the wolves from the pack. Time are we looking at? It's just after midday. I would guess we've got a blizzard coming in. Now I don't want to drop down there, even though it's the safe location to navigate down, because that's going to drop us straight on top of that wolf pack by the look of it. So I'm going to come around here a bit, then drop down over here in a slightly more dangerous route. Dangerous to us, that is, in terms of sprains and the possibility of falling. However, it should be safer in terms of staying away from those wolves. Now, I really want a bunny hop down here, so let's just crouch. Yeah, you see, there's that wolf out there. He looks alone. Ah, and again, sprains have suddenly got out of control. I have no idea why this is happening like this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out this ledge as a location for dropping down over here. Because while we're up here, I don't think that's going to be a feasible location to drop down. Okay, and we may have just given ourselves no choice. Let me just try this. And there we are, we got it. Okay. That wolf's a long way out. With any luck, he won't smell us. Now, if I can get across this cliff face onto that next rock, we should get a drop down. There we are. Now, before we drop down this slope, I want to do something about that wrist. So, first aid, meds. First aid, bandage. And get the weapon out. Right, well, that's 3 sprains we've had between going for that last forest talk as cache and getting up onto the overlook and getting down again. Which, in a way, kind of makes up for the fact that we got pretty much all the way around the Muskeg without any. We just got them all in one corner instead of spread out all over the place. Come up through here. That's that ruined can of peaches, if I remember rightly. Yeah. But the only use that is for throwing at a wolf. You don't want to be even contemplating eating that. I mean, if we had a way to open it and empty the contents and keep the can, then that would be a different story. Fortunately, we can't do things like that. Would actually make a useful additional mechanic in the... Oh, and there's that wolf that we usually end up having to fight with. He's over there. There he is. And he's seen us. No, he's turned away again. Want to be on flatter ground if he's going to come for us. Yeah, he's seen us. Are you not going to take that? That missed him. Too much wobble and shake. I definitely don't like this new mouse for aiming. It's an ADX mouse. I really do not like the way that it handles. Come on then, numbnuts. Got you that time. Gave myself more time to aim. A lot more time. Which gave everything a chance to steady down. Right, now we do need your gut. Could really use your hide as well. But we do need your guts as decoys. Not in the slightest interested in your meat. We're not going to have time to dry your hide out. But I think I will actually take it because we're getting close to home now. I think we can afford to take it back with us and drop it. Even though it's going to keep us from getting down to a more ideal weight. The fact that we're carrying that extra hide and those guts. It's also going to make us more stinky. Although we've only got 1 scent bar at the top of the screen, which I don't understand. I would have expected that to be a minimum of 2, if not 3, because we're carrying an uncured rabbit pelt, an uncured wolf pelt, 2 fresh guts, and 2 pieces of meat. So, interesting that it's only 1 scent bar. Now, there's probably another wolf over that ridge line there. If we can get rid of him as easily as that last one, that'll be great. Let's just check the condition of the rifle, though. 39%, yeah. It's getting really bad. We may have to switch back to the flare gun. those 2 pieces of cooked meat were not working out as decoys. The wolves weren't really going for them. So we need those raw guts to use as decoys. We need the scent of fresh blood on them. Now, there is usually another wolf down here somewhere. Can't see him. I did hear another wolf off in this direction. So, I'm listening intently, because after seeing that wolf up on Marsh Ridge a couple of episodes ago, I'm not trusting any of the routine of where animals spawn and patrol. Which is a good thing, because it keeps you on your toes playing the game. It stops the game from getting stale. So don't get me wrong, I'm not criticising it. I actually think it's a good addition to the game. Although I must admit, I'm going to miss Marsh Ridge as being a safe zone. Used to be one of my favourite lay up and recover zones. Because the only thing you had to worry about up there was the moose. And to be honest, I didn't see any moose markings up there in Wintermute, which I wouldn't expect any. Wintermute is not known for having a moose in it, at least not episodes 1 and 2. Right, so we're about to transit back into Mystery Lake, so at this point I'm going to do a save on the Forlorn Muskeg file. And then we'll enter Mystery Lake. And we'll pick it up there with a save, so that all the loot that we brought with us gets transferred to the Mystery Lake file. Right, now off to the camp office. Offload, probably get a night's sleep at the camp office, and then head for Unnamed Pond and do the running round that we've got to do. Now, a lot of this running around that I'm doing, bringing loot back to the camp office and so on, is very probably totally unnecessary. And it's really just the fact that I've done so much gameplay in survivor mode that it's force of habit for me. And I do enjoy wandering around the maps. And God, I thought that was the bear down there. The end of a log. I was going to say, help. But no, it wasn't the bear. It was just a big bit of wood. all we've got to do now is march along here, hopefully avoid any wolves, and get to the camp office, offload, get a night's rest, obviously a feed and a drink, which we could actually do with doing right now. I'll wait until we get to the camp office. After a night's rest we can head out for Unnamed Pond, collect the last unannounced item across there, head back up to the forestry tower, and drop down to get that forest talker's cache at the logging camp near the clear cut, and come back, sort our loot out in the camp office, and then head for the dam. And oh, there they are. Yeah, just the transit crows. And that'll be the end of episode 2 once we drop into the lower dam. Then it'll be waiting for episode 3 to arrive. So probably got today's video and then another 2, maximum 3 videos for this series to end. What am I going to do after that while we're waiting for episode 3 to drop? Well, I've thought about doing some of the challenges and making videos of those. Maybe do some sorry, I was listening there. Maybe do some short interlopers. What I could do is I've got a save file that I've been running with my Twitch stream audience, which is up at about day 460 something, 460-ish, approaching the 500-day marker. I could start playing and recording that as series 2 of the 1000-day attempt, because it's also a Voyager run. And I know that we died on about day 150 or so in Hushed River Valley on that 1000-day Voyager attempt. Would it be worth throwing a second series into there? Our deer's back. There he is down there, look. So if we don't have a lot of food here, we can always take him down and get him cooked up. I suspect we do have a lot of food down here. We also need to get a lot more firewood collected and dropped at the camp office for the few nights that we're going to be there. That was an interesting 3 or 4 days running around the Muskeg. Couple of surprises. The wolf on Marsh Ridge was a complete surprise. Never expected to see that. The rate of sprains going up to and coming down from 8 kilos of venison, the 3 there, and a bunch of bunny meat. Okay, that's good. Rate of sprains going up to and coming down from the overlook was unexpected as well. And the sneakiness of the wolves in taking the bait and getting away before I could take a shot was a little bit unprecedented. Right, let's have a look. We do need to eat here. We've got that torch which we don't need to be carrying around. We don't need to be carrying that spearhead around. Guess we can drop them first. So put the torch across here with the other one. We'll need it for the dam. Wonder if they're going to give us the blueprint to put that on a shaft when they release the bear spear into survival mode. We'll probably drop a piece of coal or two here. I think we're carrying 3 bits of coal. We are. Let's drop 2 bits of coal here. We've got another sapling. Way on, are they? They're that way on, right? Should be able to get it in there. Yep. That's a lot of saplings to be carrying on. Not least of which is 9 maples. Good God. We've got 12 birch. Is it? I think it's 12 birch. Yeah, 12 birch and 9 maples. That's a lot of saplings. That's, in many ways, that's overkill. On a survival run, I'd be doing a dance of happiness, but in story mode, I don't think we're going to need anywhere near that, even once we get the bow blueprint. Right, we've got 2 cured wolf pelts. Let's drop that one here. It's nearly cured. It'll be cured in the morning. What about the rabbits? Because we got that extra rabbit skin on us. Cured, cured, cured. So we can get our rabbit skin clothing repaired now. Drop that. We may need to go and get some more rabbit skin. Or rather, go and trap some more rabbits to get their skins before we move out, because I think we need to make rabbit skin gloves, don't we? I think we lost the ones that we had. Oh no, we've still got them. And a hat. By the time we repair that, that might need 2 rabbit skins to repair. States our wolf coat, 82%. It's not as bad as I thought. Okay, let's go and offload these clothes upstairs, because that's quite a bit of weight. Upper clothing. Well, it's hats, gloves and upper clothing, so we'll move that one into there, that one into there. That one into there. Cupboard's nearly full. Move that into there. Add into there, 9.46. Wondering if we need to keep that toque on us. Probably do in case we lose the rabbit skin hat. Okay, lower body clothing and footwear. Do we need to carry Mountaineer's socks round as a spare? Guess we should, really. Socks, gloves, hats are the things that most often get trashed when we end up getting into melee. Those thermals can go in there. Right, so the spares are that balaclava, that pair of socks, that pair of ski gloves. Do we want the snow pants, or do we want, well, it's choice of combat and deer skin. Oh, I'd really like to keep the snow pants with us, but I think I'll put them in the drawer just now. Saves us a kilo. So we've got a hat, gloves, socks, balaclava for spares. Balaclava needs a repair. There's a few things on here need repairs. A few things in here need repairs as well. Both upper and lower drawer. Right, so that's the clothing. Let's have a look. Matches. We put that in the drawer. Must have a better mag lens than that. Put a couple of them in the drawer. Maybe get another book of matches out. Convert that to tinder. And here, there's a few things here can go in the drawer. Those all need to go downstairs then, so let's go do that. Got a lantern up, we've got two lanterns up here. Got water there, we've got water there. And we need to put the food away in that chest when we finish doing the other stuff. So, matches. Accelerant. Put two of them in the cupboard. We've got a dozen in the filing cabinet. Good God. Take that incomplete book of matches with us. Just helps to refill the number of matches. Leave all of those there for now. That one in the drawer for now. Right. One's meds. Don't need to be carrying two sets of pharmacillin round. We can put that one in there. Don't need to be carrying 3 stims for the next step of our journey. Look at all those painkillers, my God. Don't need 3 bottles of go. We'll put 2 of them in there. We do need 2 bottles of painkillers though. Is there a partial bottle down here? No. But what I will do is I'll put all of them in there. Take these ones back so that we're using up the lowest conditioned ones all the time. We haven't got as much reishi as I expected. Put 2 in there. Take one of these back. Carrying 3 of each as preps. Need to make up another rosehip tea though. 2. Right, let's take another 2 of those. Right. What we'll do is we'll use the extra 2 to make another 2 rosehip teas, and then we're carrying 3 of each. That's fine for Old Man's Beard wound dressings. 3 bandages is a bit low. We need to get some cloth to make more bandages. Clothing we've sorted out. Foods, sort them out with upstairs. This lot. Really, there's nothing here to drop. Torch maybe. Maybe now harvest that. Drop a little bit away. Oh, it's gone dark. Oh crap. Have the lantern out. Right, nighttime arrived on us very suddenly. Got water there, we've got water upstairs. Get a piece of meat for supper. What time is it? An hour after sunset. Okay. Still quite light out, but dark inside. What I'm going to do is head upstairs. Oh, cured gut. Point. Just check how many cured guts have we got here. Cured. Oh no, fresh 93, fresh 93. 93. Right, so we've only got 4 cured guts total. The rest are fresh at 90. I'm surprised how low we are on guts, to be honest. Normally have the place overflowing with skins and guts by now. Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save the game here and end the video. Pick it up in the next one when we'll head out to Unnamed Pond. But between now and that episode, I'm going to get fed up, get slept, get repairs done, and get all that out of the way so that you don't have to watch it on the stream. I'm the Gazbeard. This is the Mystery Lake Camp office. We're in literally the very last run around now before we come back and get ourselves stocked up for moving on to the next zone and the next episode of the story. So I hope you'll join me for the next video. As I said earlier, we've probably got 2, possibly 3 more videos in episode 2 of Wintermute. And then that will be everything done and dusted and covered. And we'll be waiting for episode 3 to be released by the game developers. From me, as always, thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments and questions down below. And it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now. See you next time.